Hey guys, it's Christy. Welcome to the Pop-Up Couch Facebook. I just want to check in weekend. If you celebrate Easter, I hope that it was so wonderful for you. And I know that sometimes the holidays can make people upset. It can be stressful. A lot of times you'll be planning a dinner or something like that, or a breakfast, and all of a sudden one person's fighting. Hi Pablo, nice to see you. Happy Easter, honey. You'll have a dinner party or something like that, and everybody's excited for the dinner or the lunch or the whatever, the brunch. And next thing you know, somebody's fighting with somebody. Somebody's talking about somebody. Somebody's annoyed with somebody. And it always seems to go this way around holidays for some reason. Now, me personally, I held it down on my end, all right? There's been years that in my house or growing up and stuff like that, in my parents' house or my grandparents' house, I mean, there was issues, trust me. There's been plenty of holidays that I don't want to remember, but now that I'm an adult and I can control my house, and I don't want to say control my house, but I can at least set the tone. Let me change that. I can set the tone for a pleasant holiday. All right, and I'm not looking to fight with anyone. If anything, I'm looking to give anything I can. Hey, Tammy, nice to see you, honey. I miss you. I'm looking to show up for my family, and like we did this weekend, we had a beautiful time. I rekindled a relationship with my dad. My dad and I have, long story short, little history there. My dad and I were always very, very, very close my whole life. We were best friends. I was so lucky to have a father figure growing up that was always here for me. He always listened to me. He never judged me. He always encouraged me. He always believed in me. He still does. And there's, like any relationship, sometimes you have some bumps in the road, okay? Sometimes you need to take a break from each other. I mean, honestly, rekindling something is good. It's also good to take a break sometimes. Because if you think you're right all the time and the other person thinks they're right all the time, then it's really not a healthy relationship for anyone. So we did take a break for a couple years, and now we're back. We're back to being friends again. My kids know him, and it's just, that made our Easter holiday even better. So I got to spend time with my brother, my husband, my nieces, my dad. It was my daughter, my son. It was actually a beautiful weekend, all right? And everybody got along. So when you show up because you want to be there, and you show up because you love the people around you and you're actually appreciating what's going on around you, it's a wonderful day. It's a wonderful holiday anytime that happens. So I think we could all spend a little more time getting out of our own heads, okay, about what we wish was different about certain people or what we wish was different about our lives, and really just be grateful for what is happening right now, guys. I looked up at the sky yesterday when I was walking on the beach, and I was mesmerized by the clouds, how beautifully they were just sitting in this perfectly blue sky, and how this little stream of clouds was just sitting there like a perfect painting. And how could anyone possibly have a shitty day when you look up and see this beautiful, breathtaking landscape on a daily basis? I mean, seriously, all you have to do is look up or look. Hi, Fed Hill, how are you? All you got to do is look up or look down. I mean, I was staring at the ocean for, it felt like hours. It was just so perfect. The sky is perfect. The ocean is perfect. Everything we've been given, the air we breathe, the flowers, the birds, the sand, everything we have is perfectly designed for a perfectly beautiful, happy life. So if you can't find happiness every day of your life, you're not looking in the right places for it, because it's here, guys. Everything about it is so beautiful. But there are people out there that are always going to get up in the morning and they insist on finding out what's wrong with everything. What can I find today that I can pick apart and be angry about or frustrated about? Or what can I find today to be let down about? Or even better, I'll go one step further, guys. Some people like to relive the terrifying, terrible things that have happened in their lives on a daily basis. They want to replay that story today, especially on holidays. So here you are sitting at probably a nice table full of food and nice people. Everybody's dressed and happy to see each other. And there are people that will sit down at a table full of love and just look for something to complain about, look for something that isn't good enough for them. or replay a story in their mind. Hi, Rach. I love you, girl. I miss you. People will sit at a table full of family and friends and look for something that isn't the way they wish it was. What a terrible thing. As opposed to the flip side, sitting at a table full of your family and friends at a holiday dinner and saying, God, I'm so lucky to have this day. I'm so lucky to have this time with these people. I'm so lucky these people want to sit with me at a table. I'm so lucky I get to walk down the beach with these people. I'm so lucky to have another day on this planet to just enjoy the beauty that is around us constantly, guys. So I really, really hope the best for all of you. And I really hope that you guys had a beautiful holiday, and I hope every day is a holiday, because it is a holiday. Every single time you get in your car and you turn the key and it works and you can drive and you have money to put gas in your tank and you can go to the grocery store and buy food and put it in the refrigerator and you can turn your heat on at night and you can get under some sheets that are clean and you can pet a dog or a cat that you can afford to feed and house, and they love you back. And you know, every time somebody talks to you on the phone that's close to you and tells you they love you, if you can't appreciate all these things constantly happening every day, then you need to listen. That you're hearing this for a reason. You guys have to hear this. You have to appreciate all those things because they're gifts. They're all gifts. And if there's somebody in your life that's annoying or frustrating, because that does happen and we all have those people, they are your biggest lessons in this life. They are put here in your presence so that you can learn something about yourself when it comes to dealing with them. It's not about them, it's about you. Can you be in front of someone who bothers you? And can you do your best to just send love to them? Even if you don't say it verbally, can you feel it inside? And just do your best to not let them chew you down. Okay, because they're your biggest, there's always going to be those people, either your boss, your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, your sister, whoever, all right? There's always going to be some people that are going to do their best to be right in your face and try to chew you down. But it's your job, because they are in your life, to teach you something. And what they're teaching you is, can you handle this? Are you who you say you are? Are you really a nice person? Because you tell everybody you're a nice person. You say, you know, you're a good person. But when somebody comes at you, they're for you. And it's your job to stand your ground, all right? And to give them as much love as possible. That's all you have to do, all right? I love you guys so much. Now I'm on my way to work to give as much love as possible, because that's why I show up to work. Not for the money, not for any other reason, but to do my best. Because I'm working on myself constantly, guys. I'm reading, I'm learning, I'm looking up in the sky, I'm praying, I'm thankful, I'm grateful, all right? And I have a long way to go too. I'm nowhere near the end, all right? But in the meantime, I love you guys. Thank you for listening, and thank you for being in my life, because I do not take that for granted. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, okay? Love you. Have a beautiful, blessed day.